Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Eerie Hour with Erich. For those who wish to hear tales of the strange, the macabre, and various urban legends, you have come to the right place. Tonight, join us around the fire as Erich reads a spine-tingling tale for your entertainment. Prepare to be scared, for this is Eerie Hour with Erich. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is your host, Erich.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Eerie Hour with Erich. I'm your host, Eerie Erich, and once again, welcome to Around the Fire, where we tell stories of the strange, the macabre, and various urban legends. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I kept my word. As I promised, this is a new video, and I figured, new year, new video, new Eerie Hour with Erich. But yes, I have been dealing with a lot of personal issues and things that have been on my mind lately. But as promised, here is a new video with a new story, but the same old me. My friends, life is full of unanswered questions and unexplained mysteries and very strange happenings. And humanity has gone absolutely mad trying to figure all of these out. Well, imagine this, if you will. You're with your group of friends, and all of a sudden, two of them suddenly vanish into thin air without a trace. And one by one, each one of you has either gone insane or has died. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is the basis of tonight's tale. It is from the compendium of More Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark by Mr. Alvin Schwartz, and it is entitled The Curse. First, let me get my reading glasses. The Curse. My dad's friend Charlie Potter was a small, nervous man who was always looking around as if he was in some kind of danger. After he told me the story about his college fraternity, I understood why. The frat doesn't exist anymore, he said. It was banned years ago. We had just 9 members at that point, and we're taking in 2 more, Jack Lawton and Ernie Kramer. One night in January, just about this time of year, the 9 of us took them out into the country for their initiation. We took them to an old deserted house where 2 young men about our age had been murdered recently. Their murderer was still at large. We gave Jack a lighted candle and told him to go up to the 3rd floor. Stay there for an hour, we told him, then come back down. Don't speak. Don't make any noise. If your candle goes out, carry on in the dark. From where we were standing, we could see the light from Jack's candle moving up the stairs to the 2nd floor, then to the 3rd. But when he got to the 3rd floor, his candle went out. We guessed that he had come to a drafty corner and the wind blew it out. But when the hour went by and he didn't come down, we weren't so sure. We waited another 15 minutes and got more and more nervous. So we sent Ernie Kramer up after him. When Ernie got to the 3rd floor, his candle also went out. We waited 10 minutes. 20 minutes. But there was no sign of either of them. "Come on down," we called. But they didn't answer. Finally, we decided to go and get them. Armed with flashlights, we started up the stairs. It was as quiet and dark as a grave in that house. When we got to the second floor, we called out again, but there was no answer. When we got to the third floor, we walked into a great big open space like an attic. Jack and Ernie weren't there, but we saw footprints in the dust. These led to a room on the other side of the attic. That room was also empty, but there was fresh blood on the floor, and the window was wide open. It was about 25 feet to the ground, but there was no ladder or rope in sight that they could have used to get down. We searched the rest of the house and the land around the house and found nothing. We decided that they were playing a trick on us. We figured that in some way they had escaped through the window and were hiding in the woods. The blood on the floor was to throw us off the track. We guessed that they'd show up the next day with a lot of stories and a lot of laughs. But they didn't. The next day, we told the Dean of Men what happened, and he reported it to the police. The police didn't find anything either, and after several weeks, the search ended. To this day, no one knows what happened to Jack Lawton and Ernie Kramer. There isn't much more to tell, he said. We weren't arrested, but the college disbanded the fraternity and suspended the 9 of us from school for a year. The strangest part came after we graduated. Someone must have placed a curse on us. Every year since then, around the time of that initiation, one of us has died or gone crazy. I'm the only one left, he said, and I'm in pretty good health. But there are times when I feel just a little peculiar. Ah! Did I scare you? Well, ladies and gentlemen, an short story, but it was full of scares. And speaking of scares, I must be off. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Eerie Hour with Eric. If you like this video, please go ahead and give it a like, and make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you get more notifications about upcoming videos of the Eerie Hour series, as well as the behind-the-scenes look called Behind the Eerie Hour. And feel free to share this video with your family, your friends, and whoever you interact with on a daily basis. Also, make sure to check us out on both Instagram as well as Facebook. Now, before I go, my friends, like I always say, dreams can become reality. But at the same time, dreams can also become nightmares. But can nightmares become reality? You be the judge. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, tune in to the next episode of Eerie Hour with Eric. If you dare.